It's the night of Black Friday as a protest builds on the streets of San Francisco.
We are ashamed of you! Your children are ashamed of you!
A tense scene unfolds between a black officer and a group of young minority protesters.
We are out here for you! We are your people!
Moments later, they start chanting.
Hey, no man, you sell out to the system. Sell out.
Sell out cop! Sell out cop!
They're saying "sell out cop." It's a scene that is all too familiar for Lieutenant LaRon Armstrong.
It's always surprising to see people call you an Uncle Tom or something to that effect.
Born and raised in Oakland, Lieutenant Armstrong is the president of Oakland's Black Officers Association. He hears those taunts over and over on the skirmish line.
An African-American gentleman, as I stood at 7th and Broadway, screamed in my face, called me all kind of names and said that I was a sellout and asked me how could I do this, how could I wear that uniform.
And it's not just black officers getting the brunt of the backlash. As a reporter, I've had protesters quite bluntly question my own blackness, most recently at a protest here at West Oakland BART.
Working in the house for the master.
At this Black Friday protest, I came face to face with a slave analogy that turned my stomach.
But I ain't working in the house. I mean, I know I'm not, but they have that perception that you are. How would you respond to that?
They have that perception.
That was the fourth time in a matter of days I was accused of being a so-called sellout.
What are you really here for? Let you know. We need to know what you stand for. I just let you know. So thank you. You're welcome.
The woman of color in the media.
I'm just working and trying to do my job, okay? And I don't appreciate the static.
There were voices of reason.
Let's not wait a minute. Let's not attack the press.
But there was little I could say in response and retain my objectivity as a journalist. Lieutenant Armstrong says he's used to that too, and he knows the hostility is rooted in deep mistrust.
I think all of us recognize that there's an issue with trust in the community, with law enforcement. And I think across the board, we all want to do what it takes to build that trust, to rebuild it so that people have confidence in us.
Armstrong wanted to tell the protester who confronted him at the last rally that he cares about what's happening right now around the country.
I just had to stand there and accept those things that he was calling me. But, you always feel like, hey, I wish I could respond.
In Oakland, Christin Ayers, KPIX 5.